Hey everybody, I'm Ari and today I'm going to be showing y'all the part 2 of our visual merchandising for Father's Day. If you have an online store, this is great because you can add that window and aisle appeal to your online store. Today we're going to be focusing on graphics, marketing, and signage. Pretty much we're doing that because this is what you would do if you had a brick and mortar store. A lot of people get ready for the holidays in advance. Me personally, I'm getting ready 4 weeks in advance. I'm trying to launch 4 weeks ahead. I know people don't think about, Father's Day and Mother's Day until like the day of, but I want to have my stuff prepared and ready in advance so that people aren't just, finding out the day of and then I have to hurry up and ship a bunch of orders. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm rocking a onesie from my website that I personalized myself, and this is a nice lounge outfit. I am working from home today, so I pretty much work from home every day. Hey, full-time entrepreneur here. It is not as easy as I'm like making it sound or whatever. Every day I'm like, dang, I need a job, but I'm trying to hang in there and just push because the number one thing is promotion. And you guys know that I have a bachelor's degree, a minor in marketing, and a bachelor's in fashion design and merchandising. So I've been in a lot of retail environments, and I have definitely had to make some adjustments as the times have changed to a more virtual and online retail atmosphere. So if you guys want to learn more about holiday promotions for your online store, please subscribe to the channel and continue watching. All right, come on, let's sit down. All right, so in our last video I showed how I make our product bundles for our holidays, how I make the window display for it, as far as showing the graphics and everything like that for the product picture, product photo, product image, and how to kind of organize it on your page, on your home screen, and through your navigation. So now we're going to take that a step further and start planning for what are we going to be telling people. How are we going to make people want to buy this for their dad? Like, what buzz and trigger words are we going to use, and what platforms are we going to use? Are we going to use TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? What are we going to be using? So real stores have the advantage of just having a bunch of banners around the store that kind of tell you about the promotions that they're having. But us, we have to literally make a whole bunch of graphics because this campaign is going to be running for 4 weeks. So we're going to have some content for literally 4 weeks. So that could sound overwhelming, but once you start breaking it down throughout the weeks and throughout the days, you'll start realizing that certain things can go together. So what I have written down is every Friday, I know that I want to do a bestseller sale. So I need to make sure that I have some graphics for those bestseller sales. I also need to make sure that I have a graphic that just blatantly talks about the sale in general, that Father's Day is coming up. I also need to have some motivational quotes, so I need a template for that. And then I need a template for like just different photos of dads being together, and that's gonna make a nice Instagram for people to go to look at. I personally am going to be using Instagram. Maybe as I get closer to the date, I will start using TikTok, but TikTok is a whole other beast in itself, but you definitely can start using that as far as doing promo videos, as far as just using it and using hashtags so that people who are looking for gifts or looking for activities to do, they can search you on TikTok and also Facebook and things like that. So those are going to be where we hang up our signs, if that makes sense. I'm trying to make it correlate with like real life, but it's pretty much a virtual reality, virtual store or whatever. So when we do graphics, we are gonna first go to Canva because this is like the holy grail of graphics. These are the graphics that I made yesterday for our product photos. I couldn't decide which one I wanted at one point, so I made a bunch, and then I realized that all of these could be used in our social media. So I'm going to create words here and stuff like that. The next app that I would use is Etsy. Yes, Etsy. They have so many templates on Etsy. Like, this is just a few that are on my feed that I'm being suggested. But honestly, when there's any major holiday coming up, always type in that holiday's Instagram templates. And they give you so much to look through. Like, what? First of all, this one's standing out to me. Now, although I am not a barber, look at the colors. Look at the colors. And honestly, instead of having a man here, I could definitely put like the joggers here and put like bundle available or something like that. I could put a candle here and just have something there that pops out. Yeah, so I'm going to add that to my cart. It is $8.50. When you add certain stuff to the cart, some of the stuff actually goes on sale. So that one is good. Let's see what other options they have. You see they have something for Memorial Day. So they have, remember when I was telling you that I'm looking for quotes and pictures and just overall Instagram templates? They have a bunch of templates that already have quotes in them. Let's say I wanted something like this. I could change the color, I could change the font, I could change the pictures, but that's not something that I want. Although it's one of the ones that say Father's Day. So usually I just comb through these and get a pretty good amount that I kind of am considering, and then I'll narrow it down from there. So after combing through a few, these are the ones that I like. And when I'm looking for them, I'm not looking for it exactly as is. I'm looking for what I think I can kind of do with it and, you know, customize it. So I like that Father's Day has all these different fonts. And then here I could probably write more about the bundle and show the bundle. So that is on sale for the next 2 hours. So we're gonna add that to cart. And these usually just, you buy them and then you download them and then you can edit them in that Canva app that we were talking about. The next one that I'm looking at is this one. I liked it because it has that gold trim at the bottom, so I can pretty much put anything here. I can make this color a little bit more gold or make it black and then have the gold writing. I could do something like that. I can eliminate this like money stuff. And this is where I would probably show that graphic that I had before. So that one is $8.51 too. And another thing that you could do is, if you're, let's say you're not ready to quite buy it now, or you're not quite ready to work on it right now, you can favorite this item here and add it to a whole nother collection, so that you can go back to it and it'll just be for Father's Day. So you see, as you can see, you can add to your social media, or you can create a new collection that's just titled Father's Day. So I'm gonna add that and see how much that costs all together. And then we have this one. Now this one is pretty cool. Like, it definitely goes with my theme as far as the gold, the sparkles, and all of that. But after I edit it and everything, I wonder, will it look girly? Because it only looks manly with this guy because he's a man right here. But I don't really have a picture of any like men. I just have the product itself. But yeah, as you can see, these are from the same brand. So usually once I start seeing that and I see like their reviews and all of that, you can click on the brand. And if you just really like their stuff, like you see, they have a bunch of different templates that they make. I just go ahead and favorite the shop so I can know when you have new stuff. They have back to school stuff, so you could just go and see if they have anything else that you might like. Okay, so I have narrowed it down to these 3 items. So the 3 items come out to $25.51. That is not that bad as far as marketing. They also have some suggestions down here that they think that I would like. Oh my goodness, if my business was specifically for girls, it would be so cute. That is so freaking cute. But I got the $25 right now. I ain't gonna cap. So this might have to come on like Friday or next week or something when I get the money. Which is cool because we have 4 weeks, so you don't have to buy and set out everything right now. But I just want to show you guys where I get the little lick at when it comes to graphics, so I don't have to do too much. But the big thing about being a business owner is using what you already have. So I got this set of templates for Mother's Day, and what I usually do is I duplicate the image so that I can always have that template, and I duplicate it and I customize it. So I'm going to look through and see if there's any here that I can use for Father's Day. Now, like I said, I got it for Mother's Day, so they might be a little bit girly, but there are probably some that I could work with. Like, that one might be good. We need something with some like black in it. All right, so I didn't see anything that was masculine here, so I think these are just gonna be what I use when I start promoting our onesies after Father's Day. So we do have some templates too that I bought originally, and this is great because there is one set that is very perfect for this occasion, and it is no sparkles. It's this. So we can definitely use this like black with the gold trim and play around with that. And then they already have some quotes in here, plus I can always add and customize it. So that's what we will use for pictures and quotes. And then for our graphics, we're going to go back to this section right here. So real quick, I'm going to show you all the stuff that you can add in Canva. You can add QR codes, videos, text. So that's the main thing that we'll be using. We already added pictures, removed the background, played with the like transparencies and positions of it. So right now we'll just be adding information about the sale. So basically telling people what is on sale, but the pictures kind of already do that. So we'll just put Father's Day and our website. Okay, so since it's a lot going on this one, I just put Father's Day at my website, and then I put like a little background image behind it. That's when I started using the elements and the shapes and changing the color. That way the pictures stand out a little bit more, keeping the colors neutral. And then this is the animated one that I wanted as a video. So you see it's like moving. Now what are we gonna do with this? This one we can actually have more information on, because there's a lot of that open space right here. So I used that because I was like, oh, the words could be nice here. Oh, don't that look so professional? All right, now it's time to edit. All right, so far this is what I have. For the frame, I'll cut up the frame a little bit closer, so that's where I'll crop the picture. A lot of this is going to take like manipulation about what you think looks nice. I made 2 of the same ones. This one just tells more about like what the bundle includes, and this one just lets them know that this is where y'all can find it. and it shows what the bundle includes. And then this one is another one for that same exact bundle. At first, remember, it was like that. That looks like a lot to me, so I will give it more black space. I learned that in a marketing class that I had, where like white space brings attention, black space brings attention. So that's why I did the 5-star reviews, to show people that these were 5-star candles, best-selling candles. And then I put the gift set, and I'm probably going to put my website name up here. So I just started looking for templates and elements that would help me better come up with some like filler stuff that just isn't showing products. So I typed in like reminders, 5 stars and stuff like that, so it can like give me some ideas of what I can do. I put like a little calendar here that tells what day Father's Day is on, because a lot of people do not know. Background, we're giving like cigar fancy background. And then I got this template and I just changed it to have what my brand details are. I just changed it for that. And then I'm trying to figure out for the customer reviews if I should use this or if I should already use what I technically already, the reviews that I already had that I just took from my website. So as you can see, we are gonna come up on some reviews for our candles that we will be using. So vacation candle is not one of them that are a part of the sale, but I'm still probably going to add that. The Rich Dad candle, okay, so we're gonna take that review, post that review, we're gonna post this review. The joggers. Okay, so yeah, we'll mostly just, and then we did have one for the day off candle if I could find it, but I will be using that. It pretty much has the same background as if I were to use the one from the template here. It's just a different size. So yes, I'll be adding those reviews in. I will see how many that I have, and then I actually am going to go into my emails to see what other pictures I have of the products. Alright, so the one thing that I do need to make sure before I download these pictures is that I'm putting my social media or my website on all of these pictures, because I will hate for somebody to see this and they don't know where they can go to. Oh my goodness, to shop. So I like the font from that's too big, but it's already on here, so I don't need to do it for that one. But like stuff for this one, I definitely need to copy, and I need to delete that. So I'm copying this, and I'm gonna put it here. Why is it not pasting? You see what I mean? So I should be able to do that for all of my pictures, and I like that it's at the bottom, simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on all the pictures. I'm just pasting it. And when you paste on Canva, it pastes in the same location as where you copied it, so that's great. And white should be good because white stands out on pretty much everything. As you guys can see, for this campaign, I'm going with like the cigar look. This one I'm gonna have to come over a little bit more. Oh, and then anytime you make a mistake, just hit that undo button. And I'm about to make out like a little calendar to kind of show me like what days I have until the until the actual holiday, so that I can like do reviews and a bunch of pictures, kind of just see how many reviews and how many pictures I need. And then I'm going to put all the pictures that I have and the graphics that I have into my Planali app, and then schedule them to upload. And that's when I'll come up with like my what's it called, comments, or what is that word? That's where I come up with my caption. So yeah. Yeah, don't laugh at me. So I don't know where my planners are, but this is the perfect content planner for me. I just used a notebook and wrote out the days, and I'm going to literally plan the content up until Father's Day. I put here that this is the last day to ship, so that will be the last day. I can make some type of like graphic for that, and then I put the bestseller sales, and then up top I wrote all of the different content ideas that I could use to fill this spot. Ideally, I would want to fill every single day with something, some type of content. Of course, you could do repeat content, but that's gonna be my goal since it's not that many days. Maybe in this next week or two, I will be adding those new Etsy templates when I get my funds up. But for right now, I'm going to use the free content that I have to my disposal and really just see. So it's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So it's pretty much 25 days of content that I need to post and plan out. So I think that'll be easy. Now let's say I were to start this campaign like in 2 weeks, then I will only really have these 2 weeks to promote, and then I'll really only have that week to sell to make sure that everybody gets shipping. So that's why I started so early. But like with Valentine's Day, I literally started like maybe like 2 weeks or a week before the holiday, and I did pretty well, but it's just less content to have to plan, and less like marketing and less time having those signs up. All right, this is when I need to know when to take a break, because this is a lot to organize. For one, it's different. Like when you organize on Planoly, you can see what everything looks like, but then when I'm organizing it on here, I can see what specific dates that I need certain graphics for. So I have to figure out how to make it look appealing, in a certain layout, and then also schedule it to upload exactly when I want it and how I want it according to the schedule. So that might be something that I do later on tonight, because the graphics actually took a long time to do. It took me about like 3 hours, and I still have about 3 more graphics I need to figure out how to do, plus some of the motivational quote templates. So and that will probably be done as we go. So yeah, I'm gonna need a little break for right now. I've been doing this for like 3 hours. Finally, the final results. So Planoly shows you exactly how your stuff is going to show up on social media, and it even allows you to schedule auto posts. So if you had all the captions written out and thought out, you could schedule a post for pretty much your whole month, and you won't have to worry about looking back at it or anything. Yeah, this thing was definitely a puzzle. I had to make sure that everything stayed in threes, because I have like a bigger carousel at the bottom that I don't want to mess up the like format for. So I had to make sure that everything was placed in threes, so that way if anybody goes to my website any given time, they'll see it all in order and not all like lopsided. So I went ahead and still used that written calendar. That helped a lot, because that helped me keep track of, okay, what dates am I gonna put in certain stuff on, and how can I space things out. So as you can see, some things are closer than others, but they all wind up being published on the days that I need them. So yeah, that's it. There goes my signs for Father's Day.
Lying on the side talk shit.